Lowe's knows July 4th savings are worth celebrating. Right now, get up to 40% off select major appliances and get an additional 10% off 2 or more select major appliances. Plus, get 3 Scott's Naturescapes 1.5 cubic foot mulch bags for just $10. These deals are coming in hot. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 7/9. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. See Lowe's.com for more details. Excludes Alaska and Hawaii.
4 people in a room talking about everything. Or talking about really nothing at all. You decide.
Welcome. This is the Hot Tub Podcast with Mauler, Rush, Jenni, and Brady.
No, we'll just wing it.
Well, let's see here.
What do you got, Brad's?
Brad's.
Well, we'll call him
The
Brad.
Bradster.
Who's that?
I don't know.
Bradster.
Bradster.
Oh, it's a nickname of mine.
Braderinsky.
Braderinsky. I got Scradley a lot growing up.
Scradley?
Yeah. It's from a show called Sticking Around.
Sounds
It was
amazing.
Like a kid's show. It was amazing. It was the best.
Yeah.
What was the premise of sticking around?
It was two, like a brother and a sister, and one was Bradley.
Okay.
Sticking around. And then the other one, the sister was who? What was the sister?
That would have been a good name for a
Stacy.
cartoon about 2 sticks. And they're called, they're
that's
called
literally
Sticking
what it
Around.
is.
They're
They're
sticks?
sticks.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, there
I
you
never
go.
understood that until right now. But yeah, now that you say it, yeah,
Oh.
Google it. The Sticking
Why
Around.
is
and
it?
they're
I don't
sticks.
understand why.
It was like a YTV thing.
Oh,
Why?
okay.
But why would you? Why
Sticking
did,
around.
Yeah.
Because
they're
they're
not even
sticks.
siblings. They're just best friends.
Sticking around.
Sticking
I didn't hear
around.
That part. I was like, what does Bradley and Stacy have to
What
do with
adventures
sticks?
could a stick get to?
Well, they're in a
I
forest,
mean,
I assume.
Yeah. What adventures could
I
a
mean-
dog Wishbone get into? A lot of them.
Yeah. I mean, you
Yeah, but a
think...
dog can interact with humans and talk. and
Yeah. Wishbone.
bark
You guys
and-
never watched Wishbone? Amazing.
Well, no, but
show.
you
No.
think, like, in Sticking Around, if a dog grabs the stick, God knows where it's
Sure.
going.
Oh.
Well, they
Okay.
weren't real sticks. They were animated sticks.
Also,
Well, no, but I mean, there could be an animated dog.
Imagine what a lame show that would be if it was just 2 sticks. Like real sticks.
Real sticks.
It's much like Rush without condiments.
Yeah, it's true.
It's a similar thing.
It's a little bland.
very dry.
Yeah.
Did I ever
Very
tell you
dry.
about my kids' movie idea?
No.
From I think Pixar should have done this. Tell me this wouldn't have been a hit.
Okay.
If you're gonna laugh because you're gonna say it's not gonna be a hit. But what if it was all about office supplies? Mm-hmm. And the office supplies come to life at night, almost
Yeah.
like a Toy Story.
It's Toy Story,
Yeah.
but with office supplies.
Yeah, like so the stapler's doing things, the
Yeah.
photocopier, like the photocopier's the big bad.
The
You know
stapler's
what I mean?
going. Did you see how hard Henry was?
Hang on.
What? No, I
Did
said
you
kids
see how
shows.
hard Henry was? What? That's not where you wanted to
gonna
end that
say-
sentence.
Stapling me or like hammering me. The other way.
What are you talking about?
Somebody staples aggressively. The stapler might have an issue with that in after hours.
Did you see how hard Henry was hammering me? Is that the tagline for this film?
This is a kids show.
Oh, it was a
movie.
kid's show? Well, that, I mean, either way, he could be complaining. Maybe Henry's a hard stapler.
Oh God.
Man,
And maybe he would have feelings.
I'm not bringing my children to this movie.
No.
I think you're thinking my movie's like sausage
Sausage
party.
party. Yeah. Less sausage party, more Veggie Tales.
So that's what happened. So they're running out. They had toys, then they went with grocery store items.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
your idea is office supplies.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And,
But
and
it's
then
the
we're
same.
out.
It's the same thing.
I
Every
mean,
time.
we've had talking cars. We've had this is pretty much, it's the same movie.
Right.
Yeah.
Just Jenny's is
But my
X-rated.
twist that I didn't get to is all the characters in the movie
Right.
are voiced by members of the Office cast.
Oh.
They don't have to do their regular voices,
Right.
but how great that would draw people in.
Totally.
Not bad. That would have been a good Office sequel.
Yeah.
You know?
Who's the hole punch?
Angela.
Yeah.
But I think that the people, like, when
Meredith.
Jenna Fisher and John Krasinski, they'd want them to be Jim and Pam-like, if you hear their voices.
But
Yeah.
they could be the paperclip
And
and
the
the
paper,
pen.
exactly.
And they fall in love.
I don't know if that's a good
But then
pairing.
it's too
I'm on
similar
board.
to
Yeah.
The Office. You know?
Yeah,
well, I tried,
That wasn't
okay.
a good idea.
That's okay.
I mean, it's better than Jenny's idea.
Yeah.
With
And if
Henry.
if anything, they'd be paperclip and paper, and then they can like hug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I haven't written it yet, Brady.
Oh, sorry. Okay. All right.
And here comes
workshopping.
Henry.
Watch out, Henry's here.
He's coming to hammer you.
Oh my God. Stop it, Henry. Stop
HR.
I'm covered in staples.
Oh,
right.
what just happened?
Let's begin the Hot Tub Podcast.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mauler, Rush, Jenni, and Brady.
For years, most men basically skip training their glutes, focusing on abs and biceps instead, right? But now, the big butt is having a moment, guys.
Oh,
yeah.
all right.
Fitness experts say more men are taking part in Pilates and glute-focused workouts and even lining up for hip thrust machines at the gym.
Oh.
So John Rusin is a trainer. He explains that men have traditionally chased broad shoulders and big arms, often ignoring their lower bodies. But that's changing fast. And, well, here's the reason. They say many men now see the value of strong, functional glutes. And some have come to the realization that a great butt not only looks good, it gets noticed, helping in both sports and dating, apparently.
Sure.
And you know what? Even though most Brazilian butt lifts are still done on women, more men are getting them these days, customized to keep a masculine look.
Could you imagine if I came in with a
Yeah.
Brazilian butt lift?
Wow.
Yes, I can.
I would love
yes,
that.
I can.
I think you should do it.
Yeah.
And I support you.
All of a sudden,
yeah.
your pants just get tighter
Yeah.
and you're
Oh my
showing
God.
it off.
You'd have to start wearing like leggings or something.
Yeah.
don't you?
Yes.
So we need to see the BBL.
Well, you paid for it, right?
That's
so you want to
exactly
show
it.
it off.
I think this is a good move for you.
No,
I
this
think
is-
you
Go to
should do it.
Tijuana.
Yeah.
Get it
Anything
done.
for the show.
I think we all agree.
Yeah.
But you guys, how many weeks would it take before you would stop laughing every morning when I came in?
There'd be nothing to laugh at. I support this.
Yeah, I support it too, but it
Yeah.
also depends on what you're wearing. Like
Yeah,
if you
that's
all
true.
of a sudden started wearing leggings.
Like really like tight shorts.
Yeah,
Bike
I would.
shorts.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I would
that would
love
be
that.
amazing. Please do it.
Please for the show.
I think after 3 weeks it would wear off.
Oh yeah, we would get used to it like anything.
I don't think I'd laugh at all. I think this is great.
I think I'd laugh until the day I died.
Yeah?
I think
Really?
every single day. Yeah, because you'd walk in with a BBL. Are you kidding me?
This is just like when I've been telling you that you should be wearing wigs, and I really
Yeah.
think
Oh,
you
that's
should.
good too.
And I
Yeah.
wouldn't laugh at all. I support it.
Yeah. Well,
So you want me to do a whole body
Yes.
makeover?
Yes, I
Even
do.
just the wig. If you came in with different
Yeah.
wigs,
I think that's
would
a great
love
idea.
that.
one
Wait
day
a
like
sec.
long black hair, another day
Yeah.
like a British judge wig.
You guys want different wigs?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wouldn't you rather if I just committed to an actual like
No.
toupee?
I think I would. I think I would prefer that because I think they're trying to make this fun. They're not serious like I am.
Yeah.
I think this is the
Right, you
best
just
look
wanna
for you.
support it.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
So what look would you have on Mauler then? Like what would his hair look like?
Curly.
Yes, I think you should have a very dark, permy,
Wow.
curly wig
Yeah.
and a BBL.
And a BBL.
That's a good
And
look
are we
for
saying
it.
like Weird Al style, where it's like super long, or is it more like a like
I like
alpaca?
that idea. Yeah, that's
Okay.
a good idea.
Go
Yeah.
long.
Yeah,
I think
Weird
that
Al.
would suit you.
Just live your best life,
That's not
Mauler.
bad.
Do what makes you feel good.
Even Rush. Okay.
I think you
ready
should.
for this? I know this guy. I know
Yeah.
better than anybody I've ever met in my
Yeah.
life. I know
Yeah.
this guy. I walk it. Even you could not keep a straight face long enough. You could not do it.
I would absolutely support it.
I know
Yeah.
you would burst into
Yes.
laughter.
And I would probably feel horrible about it, and then say, "Oh, I was thinking of another joke." And
Good one.
then,
Good
and
cover
then
up.
I would go back to supporting you 100% because I think it's best for you.
Question is,
Yes.
what would you laugh harder at? Honestly, just me and you talking. Harder at if he came in with a BBL or a long curly wig.
Oh, definitely a wig because he has to stare at me throughout the morning.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
but the BBL, you flew to Tijuana and got surgery
He'd
for
also
a bit. I'm sorry,
He'd
that's
be sitting
incredible.
so much higher.
Yeah, he would. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that would be I would love that. I would
yeah.
I think it's a great
I love
idea.
both.
How
Just do
long
both.
could I not come into the show for though? How long is the
Oh,
recovery time on
recovery
that?
is long.
Long.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is
because you
long.
can't sit, right?
I'd have to broadcast the show on my stomach.
or
Yes.
well, you could, or you could stand
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
I
No, I
don't
like
even
the
think you
idea
can
of
stand
stomach.
too long
Yeah.
though.
I think they encourage you to stand. You need movement. Now
Yeah,
you would
but-
still
yeah,
need time
but
to
not
heal
after
at
a while,
home.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so about 6 weeks for the initial healing phase, and then full recovery is about 2 to 3 months, and then final results are about 6 months.
How long
Okay.
before you can sit like
We
like
could
a
get you
normal
a
person?
donut.
2-3 weeks. 2-3 weeks is like you can't sit directly on your butt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. But
Yeah.
we could get you like one of those hemorrhoid donuts.
Maybe he could sit on his wigs.
But also, wouldn't you want me broadcasting on my stomach as opposed to standing?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
I want you to have like a little like gurney or like a hospital bed, but then you have to sit like a teenage girl like talking about boys on her bed on the phone. You know?
I don't think we should be laughing at this. I think we're
Okay,
planning
you're
his
right,
recovery,
yeah.
and I think this is very
I'm
important.
checking flights for Tijuana
Yeah,
right now.
I think we should do this.
We can't get Sydney Sweeney's bathwater, but we can afford this.
Yeah, well,
We'll find room in the budget for
Yeah.
your BBL.
I think so.
It's only between $8,000 and $20,000. We can
Fully,
do that.
that is
Yeah.
fully affordable.
Yeah, sure. We're
And they
just
have
not-
financing options.
Yeah.
so
Good.
sure.
We're just not gonna have a contest on this radio station for the next 2 years.
And I tell you what, if you do this, we will pay for the wig for you. It'll be a new Mauler.
I really do want a toupee.
Yeah.
I really do.
You
like,
should.
Like a real one.
Yeah.
Not a jokey
Do you know,
Weird Al
speaking
one.
of my TikTok is competitive eaters, and also this woman who puts
I know
toupees
this
on
one.
men.
Is she
It's
the one that
incredible.
like shaves the?
Yeah,
I've seen this.
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
and it lasts for a month at a time.
No, it's longer
Would
than
you
that,
ever?
I
Would you
think.
do that? Do you care enough?
No, I'm
no,
totally
you
kidding.
wouldn't. Okay,
I would never, no matter how good it looked.
Oh my god,
Never.
really?
Ever.
Because
No.
it looks amazing.
It's
so
and,
fun.
And this is
to watch.
we have failed him because we should give Mauler. He should have the confidence to wear the wig / toupee that
Yeah.
we know would make him feel better.
Okay, but they're like it's like $600 about for like a really good toupee that
Yeah.
they'll put on and then they'll give you the haircut.
And you
We
keep
can
it.
expense that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could never even kiss my wife again. Every time I went in for a kiss,
Or-
she would lose her mind.
Yeah,
think so?
but maybe she'd lose her mind in a
In
good
a
way.
good way.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
she would.
She'll be so sad
Maybe she
knowing
doesn't
that
even
it's
know what
temporary.
she's missing out on.
Right. Haired Mauler.
Yes.
Yeah.
Haired Mauler. We're doing it.
I think
Set
we
it up.
should
Let's
do
go to
this.
Tijuana
Yeah.
just for fun.
No, we
Yeah.
don't need to. There's no Tijuana, Jenny.
I just like saying Tijuana.
I know you do. I know
Okay,
you do.
we'll just buy Mauler like a butt pad. And so he can wear like the special butt underwear.
Yes.
That will give
Like
him the
Skims.
lift. So yeah, those give him
Spanx or whatever.
and then we'll get him a nice toupee /
I
wig.
don't know if we have like that in the budget. Can we just like duct tape something to his butt for a while?
Like some foam,
Yeah, like in some sort of like
some
inflatable.
hamburger buns.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That'll work.
And I'm just leaning to the left the entire
Yeah.
show.
Actually, I got you guys Brady pillows one time where it's just
Yes.
a pillow of my face.
Yeah.
It's kind of the size of
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
BBL
we get
cheek.
two of those,
Let's
yeah.
get two of those.
Oh,
Duct tape
that's-
them on your butt. Get you a toupee.
Yeah.
And just see how it goes this summer.
I like it.
Yeah.
Wow,
Done
I thought you,
and done.
I thought you guys loved me for me.
Well, that too.
No, but we do. We want you to be the best you can be.
Right. Yeah.
And you will not find anybody more supportive than us.
That's true.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mauler, Rush, Jenni, and Brady. Find the gang on their socials. Follow at Mauler, at One True Rush, at Hot Flash Jenni, and at Brady Jones Radio.
On Sunday, a father went overboard on the Disney Dream cruise ship to save his daughter, who had fallen into the water from the fourth
my
floor.
God.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
The scary situation occurred as the ship was returning to Fort Lauderdale after a 4-night sailing. A spokesperson for Disney Cruise Line said the crew aboard the Disney Dream swiftly rescued 2 guests from the water. A witness said a girl fell overboard from the 4th deck and her dad went in after her. Thankfully, the DCL rescue team was on it immediately and both were saved. Everybody's okay.
That's a long way
crazy,
down into the
crazy
water
story.
too.
Your story?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's a lot. That must have hurt. But I mean, that would be your instinct as a
Well,
parent.
if you've
to just,
ever been on
yeah.
a cruise ship and you're out on a balcony and you always have that discussion.
Yes.
For some
Yeah.
reason,
Yeah,
like,
of course
could you
you do.
fell
100%.
over?
Yeah.
Could you
Would
do
you
it?
jump
Yeah.
in and
Right.
stuff? And
Yeah.
I've said to my kids, well, I'd say, hey, help's coming.
Yeah.
well, you're not a strong swimmer.
no,
That's the
exactly.
problem,
What am I gonna
right?
do?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're just going to create more problems.
You're gonna
For
drown
sure.
yourself,
Oh,
yeah.
and hopefully,
And
no, go ahead.
Well, you three are strong swimmers, I assume. Would you guys be willing to
Oh, yeah.
jump? Yeah.
I don't even think I think about
it's
it.
a natural reaction.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think I would
Not
just do
for
that.
me, though.
Yeah.
I know I would die. Like, I would literally
I
die.
think they
Yeah.
then have to save you.
Yeah.
You know what I
Exactly.
mean? Like
Yeah.
You'd be
you wouldn't
making-
help.
Because you're not a strong swimmer, I don't know that it would be an instinct for
I'd
you
be
to
making
jump.
everything worse.
You
So
would,
you jump in.
100%.
There goes Mauler.
Oh,
He
there
got
he
it on
goes.
himself
All right.
again.
Yeah.
Vaughn's doing the back stroke.
But it's bad. Like, how awful would I feel? Then they go down to say, and they save me first, and then one of my kids dies because,
Because they
saving
had to
me
save you,
first.
yeah.
Right,
Sure.
that's
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
You'd be making the right choice. to not go,
100%. Yeah,
for
you
sure.
shouldn't jump. And then they say if someone does fall off a cruise ship, you have to stare at them and you can't look away.
Yeah.
Because
For
you
2
leave
seconds.
so
You'll-
fast.
yeah, you'll lose them.
That you
Can I
just,
also tell you,
lose
though,
them.
I've also heard the same thing about golf balls, and I still can't find them
You
when I
can't
walk
track
up
a
to
golf
them.
ball?
That's true. I'm so bad at
I go,
that.
no, it went in right here. I saw it go in right
Yeah.
here.
It was this
by
tree.
this tree
Yeah.
right here. It's right there.
It's never by that tree.
See, that's because what happened is you did take your eye off of it because you assumed you knew where it was.
Yeah.
You thought, oh, it's that tree. No, it wasn't. You took your eye off it
Yeah.
and then looked at the wrong tree.
No, I've
after.
literally been off the tee. I have such bad tee shots.
Yeah.
I've literally and walked off the tee and just walked directly
And it's
to
not
it,
there.
and still
Yeah.
Yeah.
cannot
It's just
find
not
the ball.
there.
Right, I know it is frustrating. Well, it depends on how quickly it's moving in there too, right?
Yes,
Like,
yeah.
and are you going? You know what? I had this discussion yesterday. I don't even know what poison ivy looks like. Like, if you're gonna go deep in to find a ball, you have to
I
be.
think I do, but I might not.
Is it
like,
3
totally.
leaves?
3 leaves.
3 leaves, but what do the leaves look like? Everything has 3 leaves.
A lot of things have 3 leaves. A lot of things
Exactly.
look like poison ivy.
right.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't be like, oh, that's poison ivy.
Yeah.
I
Like,
kind of feel like I'm immune to it
You're
because
It's
not.
not even
No.
poison ivy. It's ticks in there. And
Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah.
like a whole
Poison,
bunch
okay.
of different things.
There's a lot.
for
Yeah,
sure.
there's a
Yeah.
lot worse things than poison ivy. in there.
Right, I guess so, eh? Well, I've never had it, knock on wood. And I mean, I go pee on the golf course all the time. Like, I'm going deep in the woods so that nobody can see me sometimes.
I do love that your assumption was that you were immune to it.
Apparently that's a thing.
Well,
that could be a thing. My brother is the same. He's worked on golf courses, come into contact with it, and never had anything
Worst
show up.
Avenger ever.
Or am I the best?
No, you can't be immune to poison ivy.
Oh, man, where did I read that?
Yeah.
That's my brother.
You might have a milder reaction, but there's no
Tell me anything and I'll believe it.
Yep.
Like, that's what we're realizing.
Oh, we know, Jenny. We built a show around it.
But thanks.
We barely played music on this thing just so we could fool you.
Yeah.
You're just getting
Every
it now.
minute of every- But
Just
the
realizing it
cruise
now.
ship thing, though, are there people on the sides just constantly ready in a boat, ready to go?
Great
Like, is that
question.
like,
I
are
don't
there
think
two
so.
guys in a boat?
No, I don't think
no?
so. I mean,
I don't
I think
think
there's
so.
people that are near them, but I don't think they're like constantly
Like a
scanning.
lifeguard,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, but I don't think they're constantly scanning the water or waiting to see if somebody's going to jump in.
You don't
I think there are
think,
people
eh?
near the lifeboats.
I wonder if
Yeah.
there's an alarm that they have, like some sort of like motion
Yes.
thing, where like if anything falls out of a balcony, whether maybe
Oh,
it's
I
a towel
can't
or maybe it's a
imagine.
person, that something would be triggered where the
Oh, I
people
see.
would know. Okay, let's look at cameras or let's what just happened.
I doubt it. I
'Cause
think
if
you
someone
probably
falls,
just-
that's a huge
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you
problem.
pick up the phone in your cabin or whatever, and there's emergency phones all over, right? So you just pick that up, and that
Yeah,
would...
but it's like time is of in 30 seconds they're gone.
Right,
Correct.
right.
You know,
Yeah.
they're gone, and you can't.
And
just
if you get the
turn a
wrong
phone like
line
that.
and you're ordering room service.
Yeah, exactly.
Can I get the cheese board?
Take some pancakes, I guess. So I know it's a Disney cruise, but a whole new world just does not seem
what else
appropriate.
what should I have done? Should I have done like my classic vacation music? I don't feel like that's appropriate either. All of a sudden we're rocking out to this, you know?
Yeah, I don't know that there was a good choice.
Well, by the way, the kid was saved, right?
Yeah, everybody's okay.
Oh, yeah,
Well, then in
Everybody's
that
fine.
case,
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mauler, Rush, Jenni, and Brady.
hey,
Oh, God. Oh, God. I forget every time.
every time,
Yes.
every week,
Every time.
guys, I'm in a great mood. Let's play a game.
No.
Now it's time to play
Yeah.
Brady's
That is
on
beautiful,
the
though.
Morning Hot Tub with Mauler, Rush, Jenni, and Brady.
Yeah.
How we feeling, guys?
Oh, you know.
Same.
Same. Okay. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. It's graduation season.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, universities, colleges, high schools, all graduating at this time of the year, this week, around this week. And I mean, for those grads, it's like equal parts exciting and, well, terrifying.
All right. Congratulations, graduates.
Yes,
Have
we
a
love
great
you.
day.
Wrap it
Take
up.
care.
That's it.
No, I'm going to
Drive
need
safe.
a little more than that because when I think of the morning
Seize
hot
the
tub,
day.
I think inspirational.
Oh, no.
So I'm going to give you each the chance to make a 30-second speech to inspire our grads. If I feel inspired, you're going to get a ding. If I don't, you get a
We're not reading it.
buzz. Oh, no. This is an off the dome. And I'm going to give you a topic to inspire on.
Dear
All
God.
right.
Okay. Mahler, you're going to go first. Look, one of the biggest concerns amongst grads is jobs. You got to get out there in the real world, find the dream job. So, Mahler, let's inspire the youth. Give them some words of wisdom on finding the dream gig.
Do I need to use certain words or anything
No,
like that?
your
Just-
30-second speech begins
Oh.
now.
Hello, grads. It's me, Mauler. I have a job. And out there, you could have a job too. What is going to be your job? Well, that's decided by you. If you need a job, get a job. If you want a job, chase that job. But whatever happens, you really should get a job. Because in life, without a job, it gets tough. So yes, I'm pointing at you. And you and you.
No,
Oh,
no.
okay.
It was just not.
I thought it was pretty
Great
good. And
job.
you said job quite a lot.
You said
Yeah.
job
Yes.
a lot.
Yeah.
You
Hey.
spent about a third of the time introducing yourself.
I thought it was good.
Job heavy, but I like it.
Can I, for Rush
Yeah.
and Jenny, I'm going to give you a helpful
Yeah.
hand
Yeah,
there. I would have liked to know when it was wrapping
That
up.
would have been
Absolutely.
nice.
Because then
Yeah.
I would have had,
Absolutely.
I would have put a pin
Wrapped
in it.
it up.
It,
Yes.
doesn't, it doesn't matter. There's no like big flashing light when you're giving a graduation speech. Mahler,
At the
think-
end, I was going to do something like jobs everywhere. There's jobs.
That's a
I was
good
gonna
one.
take out
Beautiful.
my
You didn't get a
guitar.
chance. Brady took that away
Yeah,
from
okay.
you.
Exactly.
He's awful.
Yeah. Moving on to Rush.
Okay.
Rush, graduating it's great. It's exciting. It's also
Sure it
like
is.
so scary because you go from seeing your friends in school every day to like maybe never seeing them again. And as someone who has at least 3 friends, can you give some words of wisdom to this year's grads concerning friendships going forward?
Yeah, absolutely.
Here we go.
Hello, grads. It's Rush here. And I'm going to talk to you about friends. You've made a lot of friends in your time being educated, whether it was in primary school, middle school, high school, college, university, or even if you've taken some courses on the side.
Oh my God.
The one thing you've done is make friends. But don't lose your friends, because if you don't have friends, what do you have? Well, if you had a friend beside you, they would tell you have nothing. So make friends.
See, you don't know when it's
You
going
don't
to
know.
end.
It was-
That's on you, man. Get
That
a
was good.
stopwatch.
That
I
was
don't know what to
good.
tell you.
I liked it.
You were you named different schooling levels.
I did.
That was
because
half
I
of your
wanted
time.
to appeal to everybody.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I thought it was really good.
You and I should combine our speeches.
I agree.
Can you imagine? You're
can.
friends with jobs?
We
Oh,
are,
yeah, friends and
we
jobs.
are killing it today.
So
2
good.
for 2.
Oh, yeah.
for
That
sure.
was beautiful, both of you guys.
Thank you.
Jenni.
Thank you.
Oh, God.
If documentaries like Superbad and American Pie have told us anything, it's that there's a lot of concern amongst grads when it comes to their love lives after
yeah.
graduation. You
Yes.
know, whether you're graduating high school, college, university, whatever it is.
Sure.
So let's inspire graduates and get them prepared as they embark on the next phase of their love lives. Okay, we're talking relationships after graduation.
This is never appropriate at a graduation.
No,
just so you
ever.
know.
It's
Extremely
weird.
appropriate.
But
And
I'm
Jenni,
on it.
here we go.
Hello, grads. Mama Jenni here. If there's one thing I can tell you, it's that what you think you know now about love, you don't. And you will have to go through the terrible ones to get to the one who means the most. And you should know your worth being alone. That is the most valuable lesson you will ever receive. Get comfortable in your own skin. You don't need anybody to be happy. That is my speech to you.
Nailed it. Yeah.
The timing was good.
Yeah.
I'll give you the timing. I think it kind of lacked substance.
I don't know who won today.
Yeah.
I would say it was a 3-way tie.
Yeah.
I don't know why this
It
buzzer
was a
keeps
3-way tie. I 3 buzzes.
Oh,
Sorry,
come
guys.
on.
So we're gonna go into the lightning round
Oh,
here.
no.
Oh, my God.
This time,
We have
instead of
time.
a whole speech, what I'm looking for is just a quote. We're talking like less than 10 words. Just one quote. I'll give you the subject, and then you just give it to me. Drop the knowledge bomb on us. Okay. Something beautiful, articulate. Mauler, you're gonna start, and it has to be an inspirational quote about
Crying out loud. Okay.
working within a budget. I want to be inspired. Working within a budget. Here we go.
Start it again, please, because I'm just working within a budget.
Inspire us. Working
Okay.
within a budget. In
Got it.
3, 2, 1.
Your finances are like a bumpy road or a paved road. Either way, you have to get to your destination, and the only way to do that is by saving every penny you've ever made.
Terrible.
I liked it. That was good. Yeah, I liked it. That was good.
That's so long. Can you imagine
And then
that
I don't know
on
that the
somebody's
roads were
wall?
necessary.
That'd be shorter than that because it was 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Talking about
thought it
bumpy
was
roads.
good.
That was a bumpy highway.
Oh.
It took a while.
I
to
thought
get
it was
there.
good.
What did you
Okay.
take away from that, though?
Save
every
your money.
cent.
Yeah.
Save
Thank
it.
you.
Yeah.
Smooth road or bumpy road, you got to save your money. I think
Yeah.
that was
Okay,
good.
all right.
I'm inspired.
Anyway, okay.
Okay.
I'm not poking holes
Yeah,
in
I
it.
was gonna
I'm
say.
not
Jenni,
poking
I
holes.
would
Don't
suggest
worry.
you have his
Okay.
back.
Yeah. Is it 10 words or less or 10 seconds?
Just like ballpark 10 words, but you know,
Oh, sure.
if you go a little longer, that's okay.
Okay.
It's
I thought
okay.
it
There's
was 10
no
seconds.
rule. It's your quote. Rush, I want to be inspired. What do you do if you hate your job? Give us an inspirational quote about hating your job. Here we go.
Sometimes things you hate can be the things you love the most. So to get out there and love what you hate. Good night, everybody.
It's good.
That good. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know what it meant, but I liked
You
it.
have to really think about it,
Yeah.
so that's good.
Just like with every good quote, right?
That's right. And you know it's good when it ends with "Good night, everybody."
Yeah. It really sold me.
Yeah.
It really sold me. All right, Jenny, this is your chance to tie Rush, okay? I want an inspirational quote about having to pick up the phone and now make your own appointments as an adult. You got to finally pick up the phone and make your own appointments. Mom and dad aren't going to do it for you.
Isn't that a quote in itself?
Yeah.
Are you ready, Jenny?
No.
Perfect. And here we go in 3, 2, 1.
Nobody likes to make a phone call, but that phone call
Is this a speech?
could be the rest of your life. Open up the doors and make your own appointments. That's what life's about. The end.
Well, guys,
terrible.
Rush is
I
going to win
win.
it
Yeah.
today.
Congratulations. You know
Fair
what?
enough.
I'm
You can have
inspired.
that one.
All right.
That was so stupid.
Congratulations, grads.
Lowe's knows July 4th savings are worth celebrating. Right now, get up to 40% off select major appliances and get an additional 10% off 2 or more select major appliances. Plus, get 3 Scott's Naturescapes 1.5 cubic foot mulch bags for just $10. These deals are coming in hot. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 7/9. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. See Lowe's.com for more details. Excludes Alaska and Hawaii.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mauler, Rush, Jenni, and Brady.
We, print things off here on the show because we hate the environment.
Yes.
And so I hate trees. They're always in my way.
One letter
Yeah.
per page.
Trying to print off some stuff this morning.
Yeah.
And Brady Jones overtook the printer
printer.
down the hall.
Just, temporarily.
important stuff.
Yeah, very, very important.
But I'm saying this early in the show. This was not work related,
No.
guys.
Oh, so he's stealing.
Welcome
Yeah.
to my
Hey,
life,
so
Brady.
I showed up 5 minutes earlier than normal,
wow.
so I could
Lucky
make
for
sure
us.
to
Oh,
print.
hang on. No,
Yes.
I wasn't talking about stealing time.
Oh.
I'm talking about stealing the printer ink that
Oh,
you're.
I'm sorry. I didn't know you were the printer ink police.
Well, no, but I'm a person who works here.
Yeah, and there's a reason I did it early. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's good.
And now I can't read my thing because everything's
Oh.
faded. There's no ink left. in there.
So when you're here early, then the ink doesn't get used. Is that
Exactly.
That's
yeah.
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize
Because
that.
you've never ever printed anything for personal use.
Never.
Never.
Not a single time.
Not
I would
here.
never do that.
No, I have a
Me
printer at home.
either.
For
Why
that.
would you have a printer at home? Who has a printer at home?
I do.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
Yeah.
Brady, we seem to be on the same page.
I don't. I also don't ask work to pay for my ink at home.
Oh, I
That's
do.
okay. Yeah, they're
So
okay.
what do you guys do though? Then when you're fired and you have to, submit your lawsuit?
Well,
How
I
you
made a
printing
joke
then?
so I host a golf tournament and help plan a golf tournament every year for Upstream, the charity that I sit on the board for. And so I made the joke one year, and I'm sort of sad that our boss couldn't make it last minute, but it was in my script to be like, and thank you to Mark and to Stingray for, allowing me to print everything that I had to print for the last 2 months. So anyway, he didn't say anything and it never got back to him, so I assume I'm okay.
So no guilt.
Yeah.
What was Brady printing this morning?
Who knows?
Oh, it's for a bachelorette party. Some tattoos and some iron-on
T-shirt thingies?
like T-shirt things. Yeah, we're gonna make some.
So you brought
shirts.
your own paper?
Yeah,
That's
sure,
something.
absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I'll expense it, but
Right.
How would you expense it?
I'm kidding. I won't expense it.
He actually will.
Is there anybody that we work for? I love this. This is a good question. That if you were in there doing that would walk in that you'd feel guilty that you were actually doing that on the company's dime.
No.
Okay.
No.
So
No.
guilty. No. Frightened that you'll get in trouble.
No.
No,
I don't think
nobody.
You
Everybody's
think
pretty
if
lax,
we
man.
walk up to anybody in this office, that you think anybody would actually be upset by that?
Yeah.
By
No.
printing using a printer?
I already am.
Oh my God.
By using a printer? No one cares.
But there are a lot of workplaces where people would be upset.
Yeah, but then that's not a place I want to work.
Exactly. Amen.
Now you're
Amen, brother.
picking where you want to
Yeah,
work.
This is how to get Brady out. This is good. All we have to do is have
Keep me away. Yeah.
someone come up and be like, "Oh, you know what? The printer is for professional use only."
When you work in an office, there's certain things that you get access to. One of them is a printer. For us, another one is free coffee. Another one is free pens, and you get like staplers if you need
I'm
them.
looking for where that's written. I have
Post-it
not seen
notes?
it
Post-it
anywhere.
note. Oh, I
Yeah,
take a lot
right?
of post-it
I
notes.
have
not
home,
seen
yeah.
that.
You would take a stapler from our radio station and bring it home and keep it?
I mean, only temporarily.
Yeah, and you have an at-home office. you do a lot of work from
if
home.
you were fired that
bring the
day,
stapler back.
you'd bring the stapler back.
I mean, I might out of spite.
Yeah, I mean, I get that.
Probably grab
I do.
anything.
I'm on you. I get
Yeah.
that too.
Yeah.
Take your stapler.
Yeah, exactly. I'm taking everything. I'm taking this hand sanitizer that's here.
If the president of the company was in there and I was printing, off T-shirt graphics, I'd feel a little sheepish.
Oh, I feel like he'd have your back. He'd be like, oh, where are you going? What are you doing?
Yeah.
No, it's
where's
not
the
only so
party?
you're using the ink and the paper
think you guys
and
are-
the time.
Yeah. I think
the
you're
time.
the time. What?
God.
But you're not working on the show. You're working on making bachelorette
I hope
tattoos.
he never comes and looks over my shoulder.
Yes,
Rush would be the worst manager ever to work
Right?
for. Just breathing down your
fear.
neck. Yeah.
absolutely.
Or the best, because
That's the
on
best,
day
yeah.
one, he would just set the
Yeah.
tone and the rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I know.
personal printing is done on your personal printer.
And then I start looking for a new job.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
That's terrible.
How many radio host jobs?
Oh, he's
do
my
you have
radio?
there?
Oh, yeah.
He's my radio boss?
Yeah.
And you're leaving here because I said you needed to print on your own
Yeah,
printer.
don't you tell me. No, I'm just kidding.
Next, we're gonna have uniforms. We're gonna
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Not bad.
Yeah.
I like it.
It sounds like you're making your own
Yeah.
uniforms on the printer.
we are. Oh, actually, funny enough, on your logs, like your music, this is where it says all your music for each hour. The first
Yeah.
paper that you have, that is accidentally
Oh.
on an iron-on
see?
thing. So you
Oh.
can actually put that on a shirt if you want.
That's kind of fun.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Good.
Are those expensive? How much is that?
It's not
alone?
cheap.
Not cheap, yeah.
It's at least $1.
I didn't know we could do that.
Oh yeah, you just iron it on a.
We
paper,
can.
Yeah.
Sorry, okay, no.
Oh, no, it's great. Yeah.
You can't
It's a
do
big
that.
wanna
commercial
make t-shirts.
printer, Jenny, and they'll never know.
Yeah, right?
We do, because all we have to do is look at previous printing,
Yes.
and it'll come out
No,
under
Brady
your
already
name.
suggested I do this for my brother's bachelor, so I'm in.
100%. I have the leftover paper. It's great.
Oh, sweet. I'll pay you for it.
Yeah, no, don't worry about it. No,
Oh,
it'd be
this
my
is great.
pleasure.
Thank you.
Oh my God, these are the two bozos who think they work for the police department.
Yep, that's right. That's
they-
exactly it.
We're contracted.
You don't. You don't.
And it's been
Would
years.
you use their printer?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Man.
Our
Why
boss
would
would
I not?
encourage it.
You
for
don't have a
sure.
boss there.
100%.
And he'd be like, just get a T-shirt made that says, I work for the police.
That's a good idea, Jenny. We'll make our own shirts.
Yes.
He wouldn't
That's
do
the
that.
Oh,
police
I love
department.
that.
He would not
Yes.
suggest
Okay, we'll have to spell check that.
Just put DEPT dot.
Too early for me to figure out those letters. I don't even know what you're saying. All right, well, there you go. Brady Jones ripping off the system yet again.
If anybody needs a shirt made, let me know.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mauler, Rush, Jenni, and Brady.
The latest food trend on TikTok. Have you guys heard of it?
What's that?
It'll make you cry. And not because it's funny.
Oh.
Oh,
The tears are just automatic for some
Okay,
people.
all right.
People on TikTok are savoring the deliciousness of raw onions.
okay.
Raw onions.
Yeah, some
Okay.
people are biting into them like an apple.
Yeah.
Which seems more like a challenge than a culinary hack.
Yeah.
But others are more civilized. Okay, so here's what you do. You just slice a red onion horizontally so you have a flat piece, okay?
Yeah.
Then you add some lemon juice on top, drizzle some olive oil over it, and add some salt, pepper, and various spices like fresh dill or everything but the bagel spice.
Okay, I can dabble in that.
You can finish it off with capers, balsamic, and jalapenos for some heat.
Sure.
If you're worried about the bite of the raw onion, try soaking it in ice water first. That'll like sort of dampen that,
Sure.
But
if you're,
yeah.
then why are you doing it? If you're gonna,
If you don't
want the onion.
flavor. Maybe
I'm
it's the
often-
crisp. Maybe it's a vehicle for the other things.
for the
like
other
a
things,
healthier
yeah,
vehicle.
for
you know?
sure. But I also, if I get a red onion, I'm mad if it doesn't taste like red onion.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. You want the
Yeah.
onion
Red
taste. Red onion.
That is how
But, you
red
know,
onion would sound.
it
How would a
would.
white onion sound?
White onion. Hello, I'm white onion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it has a little accent.
It does.
A little British.
I'm a red onion.
Oh, what about
I'm a red onion.
Okay, a sweet onion.
A sweet onion. Hello, I'm sweet onion.
Also with
Sounds a lot like
accent,
the
yeah.
the white onion.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
the
back
white
to the.
onion sounds like this.
Okay, and now sweet onion.
Hello, I'm the sweet onion.
What about a shallot?
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm a shallot.
Oh boy.
A shallot's got some pizzazz.
Right?
I
Well,
like
think
that.
about
Yeah,
it, right?
some
A shallot
attitude.
Is, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody.
No, that's
No,
a
that's a
moose.
I'd
moose.
like to eat some onions.
No, again, that's
I
just-
don't mind if they're red
that
or
doesn't-
they're yellow
that has nothing to
or
do
they're
with-
white
Okay, that's
or
not
they're
what we were
sweet.
doing.
I'll even have a shallot.
What about a chive? Is a chive a little different?
Oh, a chive is more.
I'd have a chive if you're
no.
offering.
Okay, that's a moose. You're back to your moose.
Yes,
it's
no,
the only
and
voice
I'm
you can
doing
do.
voices.
I
Hang on.
enjoy eating all
All right.
sorts of vegetation.
What did you
Sometimes
ask me?
I'll have leaves. Sometimes I'll have
know.
grass.
I
but if you're
understand.
offering an onion, I'd be happy to partake.
It's hard to focus.
Don't
with that.
mind the
I know.
antlers.
A chive.
A chive,
Yeah.
right? A chive. It feels like
They help me
It's,
get through all the
okay. Oh my
foliage
God.
in the forest.
What does that even mean?
I don't even.
A chive,
know.
Jenny.
Yeah, a chive is.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm a chav.
Oh, it's like really cool.
Yeah, really cool.
I'll eat that too. I enjoy
really
chav.
hip.
I am not even
They look
talking to
like
you,
grass,
Moose.
even know
but
what's
they pack
happening.
a little more
I'm
flavor.
just going to
we,
wrap it up. I don't know
like
that there's
hunt
anywhere
this
to go
moose?
from
Is
here.
that like a
What are you
Wow.
talking about?
yeah, just to get you know?
Oh,
Why
okay.
would you do that?
Put the antlers up in the studio.
Is it because of my antlers?
Just want to retire the voice is really what I'm
They
looking
help
to
me
do.
break through the foliage of
Problem
the
is,
forest.
if we retire the moose voice, that's the only voice he has. That's just going to be every other
I
voice.
know.
All
That's
right,
just gonna,
guys.
Okay.
I'll see you later.
Oh, for the love of God.
Thank God.
I've got to go and cross the road. Luckily, there's a moose crossing sign, so it reminds vehicles to be aware of me.
All right. And he's informative. Wow.
He is informative. Thanks, Moose. Take care.
See you later.
Oh, no, that made me sad, kind of.
That's okay. He missed me. Brady's not a good shot.
Oh my God! Make it stop.
Oh, God.
You're the one firing the guns.
At the gates of hell.
Yeah.
You know,
it's the Moose.
Right. Exactly. That's
Well,
that's
hello,
exactly
Brady.
it. I
Welcome
die
to
in
the
this like
gates of hell.
tragic death. I go up and. You know, was it St. Peter or whoever
Oh, yeah.
decides my fate, and then they pull that lever where I fall down.
Yes, and then what is said?
Hello there.
Brady.
Welcome to hell.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mauler, Rush, Jenni, and Brady.
All right, let's talk a little baseball, but in a fun way. I don't want to.
Like every way is a
trust
fun
me,
way.
it's a fun way.
Okay, you promise?
I promise.
Again,
Okay,
it's
all
always a fun way.
I was watching baseball last night.
There you go.
Wow,
Ha-
Jenny.
Were you having fun?
I was having fun.
There
The
you
Jays
go.
were doing really well.
But watching baseball and talking about like Rush does are two different things.
Right.
Yeah, no,
yeah.
hey, listen, I listened to Derek and Rory go on
I
and
do
on
bring
about
some
the
extra
stats
fun,
and
I'll
stuff,
admit
and-
that. But, I mean,
Oh my God!
I'm not a wizard.
But Jenny, when you're watching baseball, are you actually just hanging out with the
The
fam,
family,
basically?
yeah.
That's what it's about,
I
right?
am actually starting to get into it more.
You're
I
watching
really
baseball.
am
Good
like
for you.
invested in it and kind of.
Well, maybe you'll be into this. The New York Mets have just signed a pitcher, Jenny. His name is Dickie Lovelady.
Oh, come on, Dickie.
Dickie Lovelady.
He was
Right.
previously a minor leaguer with the Twins. Technically, now his name is Richard Lovelady.
Yeah.
And that's what's on his baseball card and
But
on
he
the
said, no,
scoreboard.
no.
But the Mets beat reporter says that Dickie is his nickname.
That's
and if
awesome.
fans meet him on the street or at the ballpark, that's what he wants to
Yeah.
be called.
Call
Own
me
it,
Dickie.
lean into
He
it,
wants
yeah.
to be known as
Love that,
Dickie
yeah.
Lovelady.
I love it.
So Mets
yeah.
fans don't always have a lot to smile about, but at least Dickie Lovelady will make them smile.
There you
Oh,
go.
that's very fun, Dickie. Oh, are the Mets not good?
Yeah, the Mets are pretty good, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
According to this, they're not great.
Maybe they're having
but
a
I'm
bad
just,
year.
you know better than I
Yeah.
would because
I mean,
don't
they're
care.
yeah.
Yeah.
So with this story, this is true. I'm not making this up. Jenny, I'm sending this to you now because it's a list of real names.
Oh, good.
These are real names. I swear to God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you Google the stories behind this,
exist.
they all exist.
Okay.
So I don't know.
I can't.
These are all athletes?
No,
Or
no,
just like random people.
Just people around
Okay.
the world.
Okay.
These are real names,
Maybe
just
like-
like
yeah.
Dickie Lovelady.
Yeah. People that just made headlines for whatever
For
reason.
real,
and we
these
know
are
who they
real?
I swear to you.
Okay, here we go.
I swear. I can pull up the Google searches that these are all actually
Right.
newspapers and TV reports around the world.
Here we go.
There's
So-
some of them I don't know.
I mean, it's people's names.
I'm sure you can
Yeah,
say them all.
you say them
Well,
then.
why don't you say what
I
you
think I can? Okay.
Okay, and then show Rush and Brady maybe what you can.
Okay.
and
Okay.
see.
that's fair, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So we have here on the list Willie Stroker.
Wow. It's pretty good.
Okay. Oh, this is mean, but it's with a PH. Fat Ho.
Yeah.
It just means cool.
Yeah. Sure. Nothing wrong with that.
Dr. Ann Porn Snack. No, Porn Sack. Oh, that's worse.
Oh, that's worse.
That is worse.
Oh my God, that is weird.
Oh, poor Brownie Scheitels.
Brownie what?
Scheitels.
Scheitels.
I hope it's Shiles.
Is it
That's not
Scheitels?
better. It's, TLES.
Yeah. And just
Shy
hopefully
and then
it is.
TLES.
Yeah.
It's
how people
pronounced that way,
pronounce
though?
it.
I hope it's Shiles.
I don't know. Either way, it's not good.
She's not getting
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
but
you don't get the other way it could be set?
let's say add
Oh, yeah.
add a second T, and that's how you
Right,
read
exactly.
it. Yeah.
That's
I
how
just
you
hope
got
it's
people to say
Shiles.
it.
And the first name's Brownie.
Yeah.
Brownie. Yeah.
Okay.
I
and
saw the
then-
picture, by the way, of
Yeah,
Brownie.
yeah.
Like a little old lady.
Oh.
I feel so bad for Brownie.
Little
Little
Brownie.
Brownie.
Scheitels.
Oh, yeah, she's so sweet. Look at
Oh,
her.
you see her?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, how about Tia Beaver. Oh. And then, I can't say that one.
Well, that's actually first, middle, and last name.
I know.
Could you reverse it? Can you say like
Well,
last and then?
by the way, the last
Either
name
way.
is a bird.
Is it?
Oh yeah,
I didn't know that was a bird.
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Judy Graham. Judy Graham. Pause. Swallows.
Can you give the lady some respect and say it properly, please? Poor Judy's gone her whole life.
I know. I'd be changing my name. Judy Graham Swallows. And
I mean,
then-
that's tough for anybody whose last name is Swallows.
Sure.
That's
Right.
tough.
That's no matter what.
Why was that decided on as the last name?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, and she ran
Seriously.
for office. Look at that.
I know she
did.
did.
Did
Yeah,
she
so there's
win?
re-elect Judy Graham Swallows
win.
all around. Probably.
Man.
So there you go. That's all I can really say. The one
You know,
I
there's
missed was
another
BJ.
obvious joke against who Judy was, taking on in that race.
Yeah, I know.
What?
I don't know. Like there used to be a swimmer who was an Olympic athlete named Mark Spitz.
So if Mark was in that district.
Right. Yeah, I know who I'm voting for.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
You're a big fan of Judy. Okay, gotcha. And the other ones you just want to attempt.
Well, there's the BJ one. I don't know that I can say I just don't feel.
But it's real.
I know. So if I
Do you
was
want to
to
show
be
it
like,
to Rush? And
yeah.
see if Rush would
Can you
approve?
see it? I don't know if you would do
No.
it. I'm pointing to it.
Okay.
Could you say like last name first and then
Nope.
go the other? No, not gonna do it.
That one?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
You
say
say it then. You say it.
that. I have no problem saying that.
Okay, then say it.
Yeah. BJ Cobbledick.
It's
no
just a
problem with
name.
Just a name,
It's just a
Jenny.
name.
Yeah.
Imagine if BJ was sitting across from you right now, Jenny, how horrible he would feel.
Right?
Yeah.
Poor
I know.
BJ Cobbledick.
It's okay. He'll be okay. I
Oh,
feel like
it was
he's-
actually a woman.
Oh.
BJ Cobbledick.
Imagine if she was sitting across.
What does BJ for a girl stand for?
I had a
It'd be
cousin
like Brenda
named
Jean.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Brenda
Yeah.
Jean
Bonnie
Cobbledick.
Jane.
Could be anything.
Sorry, Brenda Jean.
And there's one more that Jenny, I don't think she
there?
will say. Yeah, no, you can't. Even though it's a real name.
Oh, can't.
You
No,
just
won't
can't.
do it. No.
You can't?
Can't.
No.
Will not happen.
These are
Why don't
like-
you come over and
These
have
are
a
like
look, Brad?
Bart
See what
Simpson
you
prank
wanna
phone
do.
calls. Is what they
That's what
are.
it feels like. Yeah.
Oh, that's one of my favorite things on TikTok. I went down this rabbit hole. Now my algorithm is all this guy that goes into stores
Yeah.
and department stores and asks for them to page his sister or brother
Right,
named
yes.
whatever.
Oh,
Yes.
man.
And it would be things like, BJ.
Yeah.
Anyway, very funny. And it's just, that's all he does. And people fall for it all the time. Oh, they get no problem.
And do they realize afterwards or no?
Sometimes, but 90% of the time, no.
Yeah.
You don't think they're in on the TikTok?
Sometimes, but
Okay.
I think for the most part, no.
Yeah.
You can
Even
just
if they
tell.
are in on it, they're still making the
They're still
announcement in
doing
the store,
it. Exactly.
right?
Yeah, it's true.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Yeah, but
very
the store
funny.
also could be empty.
Yeah.
I used to
Could
do
be.
that all the time when I worked in a grocery
Would
store.
you?
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. We would say just disgusting, rude things
Yeah.
across
Yeah.
the PA system. Nobody was sitting
and
there.
if TikTok was around, you would have filmed it.
Yeah, you
absolutely.
sure would've.
Yeah.
That's like a goal of mine. I want to drive a Zamboni and I want to be able to talk into one of those things at a grocery store.
Really? It's not that fun.
We have a plan. We want to put you in a Zamboni. You'll be on the side of it wearing a helmet with your
Yeah,
legs
that's
dangling
fine.
off
I
of
can
it.
take
but
that,
yeah. We'll do that.
Well, when you ride the Zamboni, can we put a sign around your neck and say, it's BJ Cobbledick, everybody? There he is.
Hey, everybody. BJ. And it's
Brady Jones.
Brady Jones. Cobbledick.
Hot Tub Podcast with Mauler, Rush, Jenni, and Brady.
Do you guys put ketchup on your eggs?
No.
I mean, I
you
have,
don't,
but it's
Rush.
not a
No.
regular thing. Yeah, no, that's a condiment.
Yeah,
Rush.
exactly.
You don't
I like
These are
condiments.
things that
Ketchup
you
on eggs
add.
is gross, so that's a different thing.
Is it gross?
Yeah.
Well, if you do, you're not alone. Heinz is trying to normalize putting ketchup on your eggs
Yeah.
with a new ad campaign that claims ketchup on eggs or even bacon is perfectly acceptable. In case you were worried. They partnered with 100 Waffle Houses around the U.S. and changed the labels on their bottles to say breakfast ketchup. It's the same product, just
God.
the label is different. And I guess like 50 diners across the U.S. will have limited edition bottles shaped like maple syrup bottles.
It must
So.
suck to work for, I don't know, a ketchup company and sit in a boardroom and have to come up with new exciting ways to get people to use ketchup.
Right, yeah. Like, what are we going to do differently
Right.
this time? Yeah. But I don't see. I used to put ketchup on my eggs, but now I use hot sauce.
Okay.
Big hot sauce fan.
Got it. And that's okay.
Thank you.
But when you go to most diners and everything else like that, the ketchup's on the table.
Yes,
It is, yes.
exactly.
So they're not going to get any more or less people using ketchup. It's right there. Either you're going to use it or you're not.
But
That's
we're
true.
talking about it. That's all
no,
they care
you're
about.
talking.
Yes, I am.
Yeah,
It's
but
groundbreaking
But here's
story.
another thing: ketchup with bacon and eggs and all that. Nobody ever puts mustard on any of that
No.
stuff.
No, but I
Why
love
is
mustard.
that though?
I don't. I mean, I wouldn't.
more
I put mustard
overpowering.
on almost everything, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it there.
Have you ever
either.
put
Yeah.
mustard in your Kraft dinner?
No.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No, but I also don't put ketchup on Kraft dinner. I think that's gross.
I
too.
don't really either, but I make mine super soupy. Like,
Oh,
so.
I'm
You're
so
opposite?
opposite.
Really?
Yeah. I make mine so cheesy.
Oh, mine's really cheesy
But
and
soupy.
soupy.
No.
Yeah.
That's a neat thing that
It's a
happens.
double.
Like when Lisa and I got together, we realized when we had Kraft dinner, it's neat that we like it both
The
the same
same
way.
way.
Because
Oh.
that can be a mess.
Yeah.
Especially if you're making two boxes
do
and splitting
separate
it,
batches.
and somebody has soupy, because soupy Kraft dinner's gross.
It's amazing.
I have no idea how my wife likes it.
That's unfortunate.
Because I think she just goes along with me.
Uh-huh.
And so maybe all this time she likes Jenny's soupy
oh, yeah.
Kraft dinner.
We need to know. What does she prefer?
It doesn't matter
Oh,
now.
it
We're too
matters.
deep into the
So, like,
relationship.
you could you would grab Kraft dinner and you could like sip it from a spoon.
Oh, God, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
that's gross.
And then
that
at the
so
end,
much.
there's still some pasta left over. You let that cool off, and it's not soupy, and you put mustard and pepper on
No,
it.
not good.
Amazing.
No.
No,
Oh, don't knock it until you try it.
You don't want your noodles floating.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love a floating noodle.
Brady, can we? Where is he?
I don't know
we'll
what that
we'll need to
means,
keep
actually.
that.
Oh, yeah, mine's very soupy. I love
Really?
it. Yeah.
Now,
yeah.
what if I gave you really cheesy KD though?
But then
real-
that's to me, that's mac and cheese to me.
Yeah.
Kraft
And
dinner
that's-
is different.
That's why mac and cheese is such a hit with people.
No, see, I like KD is to me isn't it a whole different.
I get that.
It's like the trashier.
Okay,
you
let's
know.
see right now. We'll have people text in
Okay.
Yeah.
and just say soupy or not soupy.
Right. No.
And overwhelmingly,
Not
we're going to have
soupy.
No.
not soupy win. Go
Okay,
ahead,
let me
everybody.
see. Yeah.
We're watching the texting, and
I'm
it can
gonna-
begin now.
Not soupy, way better. Damn.
Yeah. Here we
Soupy.
go.
There's 1, 2, 3, 2. Oh no, not soupy's winning.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course not soupy.
Oh, now we're tied. Now, oh
No,
God,
not
this is
soupy.
really,
Yeah.
this is really down the middle.
No,
No,
it's
it's
not.
not.
It's
until,
not at all.
until now.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Come on,
Man,
soupy
no,
people,
it's not.
come on.
No.
There's so many not soupies,
Yeah.
Jenny.
Not soupy is winning.
Yes, it is, 'cause-
Soupy all day long. Amen.
No.
All right.
So you're getting one out of every 15.
Yeah.
I know. Come on. Give me soupy. Am I speaking English?
I want you to yell out, Mama needs some soupy.
Mama needs some soupy.
Did that help? No, it's not
no,
helping.
it's not
No,
It's not
helping. No.
helping.
Oh, poor
man.
Mama. Mama's not having soupy today.
No, Papa, she's not.
I don't like this mama papa stuff. I really don't.
If you say Mama, I have to say Papa.
You don't.
It's
You don't
been a
have to.
deal.
It's true,
Let's
Rush.
just try it. Maybe you don't.
Like what you just heard? Tell a friend. Tell a friend. They can listen to the Hot Tub Podcast with Mauler, Rush, Jenni, and Brady wherever podcasts are found.
Follow the gang on socials for more fun at Mauler, at One True Rush, at Hot Flash Jenny, and at Brady Jones Radio.
The Hot Tub Podcast, a part of the Stingray Podcast Network.
Lowe's knows July 4th savings are worth celebrating. Right now, get up to 40% off select major appliances and get an additional 10% off 2 or more select major appliances. Plus, get 3 Scott's Naturescapes 1.5 cubic foot mulch bags for just $10. These deals are coming in hot. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 7/9. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. See Lowe's.com for more details. Excludes Alaska and Hawaii.